Guys, this is Craig. Welcome to Pagan Outdoors. And yes, I do need to get all this shaved. Right.
Biscuits outdoors.
So we're out on a Notts and Derby bushcraft group camp. First one in about 3 years. So I'm not sure how many of us are going to be here, but it's going to be a cool camp. So I'll show you our setup at the moment. So I've got my youngest daughter with me. I'll have my youngest son Bernard later on when I pick him up, and I've got Laurie from New Camping Man as well. So we'll sort of set up facing each other, sort of thing. So, but yeah, it should be an awesome camp. So certainly warm, but I think we're sorted and prepared. So what I'll do is I'll spin this around and I'll show you what I'm looking at. There you go, guys. There's Laurie setting up his bits and bobs. There's me Ridge Monkey water container. So there's my lazy slug set up, and I've got usual bits and bobs on the bivvy table. My Crusader mug Mark 1 set up, all my usual bits and bobs. So there's New Camping Man set up there. I think it's one Tigress set up. I've got Bernard with his set up in the centre of the picture there. Bernard's not here at the moment, he will be a bit later. So he's rocking his rig. So in this lovely woodland here, and just as the sun is sort of setting in over that way. So absolutely stunning woodland. Spin round. And there's my daughter listening to music and eating cookies. So we have all sort of facing each other. So behind where my setup is the sort of the main parachute fire area with the rest of the lads. So we're going to go over and have a chat with them in a minute. So, but I just thought I'd give you a brief intro into what we're doing. But this is a stunning woodland. I've been here before, and I camped with Nick, who is the owner of Wilder Ways Forest School. So this is his place. So it's a cracking piece of woodland. So right, I'll leave you be for the moment, and I'll catch you later on. There guys, sorry for not doing much videoing this evening since my last little bit of video, but time's just flown by the time I set up all the rigs and everything, and yeah, just generally get camp in order. It's just absolutely flown by. Plus there's bushcraft group members here that I've not seen for sort of over 3 years, so plenty of catching up around the fire. So sort of videoing tends to go out the window and catching up with old friends. So my daughter's loving it out here, so she's happy. Picked my son up now, so he's ensconced in his hammock rig. So he's chilling out. It's absolutely, from the odd car in the distance, silent. So yeah, we've all just sort of left the main fire area under the parachute. Sort of, what is it? Sort of 11ish, off 11, I think now. So, but yeah, safely tucked in my top quilt, and I think I'll be plenty warm enough this evening, or this tonight and this. So yeah, no, it's been a really cool first evening. I haven't done a 2-nighter since February, since my birthday camp, I think. So this is the first time I've done a 2-nighter, well, I haven't even done the one night with them with both my kids, younger two here, at the same time. So it's the first time they've come out to a bushcraft meet together. Bernard has been out on previous camps when we did them, but my youngest daughter hadn't, so this is our first bushcraft group meet. So yeah, they're all they've enjoyed themselves. So hopefully have a good night's kip and see what we do around the woods and stuff tomorrow. So hopefully I can do a bit more filming tomorrow. So I shall catch you guys tomorrow, and I'll see what other bits and bobs I can film, sort of thing. So also Laurie at New Camping Man's video in this camp as well, so if you want to go over and see his take on this camp as well, obviously he has a slightly different take on things to me, so it might be worth going over there and seeing his video as well. So, but that's me enough waffling. I shall bid you good night, and I shall see you guys in the morning. Catch you later. Morning, guys. So I say morning, it's about 10 o'clock now, but I've been up and about for a bit. My daughter's just has just lit the main group fire with the help of a couple of the bushcraft members. So thank you very much, guys. So she's happy. Absolutely glorious morning. I mean, during the night there was foxes, muntjac, owl going on. So, but for the main part, it was really, really quiet. It's a lovely night. Nice and not fresh. It was lovely compared to the last few weeks. So I've just got me mash stove on, me Crusader Mark 1 cook kit on for a porridge and a brew. So my son's still asleep in his hammock, knackered after his journey back from Belgium. So yeah, absolutely glorious morning. What I'll do, I'll spin you around in a minute and I'll show you around on this glorious morning. I'll catch you in a bit. There we go, guys. View from over the top of the tarps. Absolutely glorious morning. Really is pretty over in these woods. I'll take you through this bit. Just watch where I'm walking. Yeah, we've got there's a parachute over there behind that chap set up, fire going. Sun up there. But absolutely glorious in these woodlands. Stunning morning so far. So sun coming down behind us. The tarps are up to give us shade more than anything else from the sun. As you can tell, I do like my Katie brown tarps. Much more effective, I think, in most woodland covers than green or even the DD camo, I think. I mean, my mate Laurie's got the DD camo, but with the sun, I don't know if you can see it, it does go quite bright, where the DD tarps, the Katie brown, I don't think is as bright. I think it blends in more with sort sort of the woodland more. So as you can see, like the back of mine's facing into the sun, and it's not sort of glowing as much as the camo does. So yeah, each to their own, I suppose. But absolutely glorious morning. So, and in case you haven't seen my little, that's my Crusader Mark 1 system, happily thingying away with me 3-in-1 caramel copies, and a wee bit of porridge. So, but yeah, absolutely stunning. So right, I'll get back to you guys in a bit. Evening guys, so we're just chilling back at the hammock corral. So sun's going down. It's a lovely ambient temperature inside this woodland. It's at least 6 degrees cooler than that on the paths or out on the road. So it is a lot cooler. Has been all day in the woodland. So now it's bliss at this temperature. So I'll just flick you around and I'll show you what I'm looking at. Right, here's the view. You see the sun slowly going down there, still above the trees. There's Bernard going into his rig. There's Laurie, a new camping man, just doing his brew. I've got a good old brew there. Proper mug of coffee, that. So, but yeah, everyone's just sort of chilling, relaxing in the ambient temperature. Yeah, there's those. So, Bernard, say hello. Yep. So, but yeah, it's absolutely cracking. A couple of birds chirping, but apart from that, it's absolutely blissful. So, it's going to be a lovely kip tonight, I reckon. So, and there's apart from some wasps, there's hardly any bugs at all, which is rather surprising. But yeah, I mean, yep, Laurie's setting fire to the ground. So
I don't think we want the fire gate here again.
So, but that is the old view. So use the water.
Water, use the water.
So, but yeah, that's the view we got. Right, I'm gonna speak to you guys later while I help Laurie put a forest fire out. So I shall see you in a bit. Alright guys, I forgot to do my outro in the woods on me breakfast this morning because I had a bad head this morning, so I completely forgot to do the outro in the woods. I'll tell you what, it's so much hotter when you get out of the tree canopies out into the main sort of sunlight. I mean, today it's like a high cloud, so the sun's very hazy, but bloody hell it's hot. But you can definitely tell the difference as soon as you walk out into the open. But yeah, so that camp was awesome, I have to say. First Notts Derby bushcraft group camp for over 3 years, for me especially. So good to see some of the group members back. Hopefully the next camp more people will come once, because obviously sort of everyone's out the loop sort of thing with group camps because of COVID and everything. So hopefully we can get back into the swing of things and get we'll start getting sort of more people on the campsite, get them out in the woods and just sort of sharing, looking at different rigs and setups, gear. It's always good to, everyone has different gear and different bits and bobs that you possibly see online or something that you want to sort of have a look at in the flesh. There's always people that have got kit that you fancy having a look at and that, and these are the type of events to do and skill share and showing people, some people less experienced or may need some help setting up the rigs or the tarps, and what better place to do it than with a group of sort of bushcrafters and all sorts. There's always someone that can help, and yeah, no, it was a really good weekend. So now's the slug of emptying the car and getting all back to normal, and lugging all the gear, sorting through all the gear out, and especially this time of year with the ground being dry, it's really dusty. In pine woodland, it's the trainers are just covered in like brown dust, but all the kit is as well, so, and your clothes and yourself, so it's all proper, needs a good old brush down cleaning, and the car does, because then the car's coated in brown dust and all. But yeah, no, it was a brilliant camp. The kids enjoyed it. That was Laurie's first bushcraft camp, sort of social, and he really enjoyed it. So everyone got on and sort of chewed the fat and told stories, and yeah, it's what it should be. So definitely looking forward to the next camp. So I shall see you guys, possibly the next one will be a day session again, out in the bush, out in a different woodland, trying to keep in the shade and keep cool if possible. So that'll probably be my next video. So love and light, and I shall see you on the next one.